Welcome to Newport Living and Lifestyles. I'm Kristen, and today we are going to be discussing the astrology of Taurus, which falls between April 21st and May 20th. So it's not just for Taurus, but anybody who's experiencing some of the things we're going to talk about today during the Taurus Zodiac sign timeframe. So joining us today is Karyn Chabot of the Yogic Mystic and birthday girl, Kate Black of Boutique Consignment Wish. She's going to tell us a little bit about what makes her store stand out and is unique.
Yeah, so at Wish, for those of you that haven't been to visit us, we have a very curated collection of everything from J. Crew to Chanel. So there is every different style. We have, some super preppy stuff, some fun boho stuff. So there's something for everyone there.
And every occasion, every season, like every time a
absolutely.
boat show comes, you put it all out there on a great display.
Yes.
So what makes, what are maybe some of the concerns that people may have, not concerns, but misconceptions that people may have about boutiques?
Some misconceptions people have about consignment is that it's going to be like some different kinds of like thrift stores, like something's going to be icky or you're gonna have to like look out for stains or holes or imperfections. The good news about Wish is we do all of that for you, and we also curate for style. So I'm not putting things in the store that that style went out 20 years ago. Everything I pretty much wear or buy is from there. Like this blazer.
And she's so cute right now.
Years old. Like you wouldn't even know.
No, absolutely. So. Well, every time I've gone in there, I've gotten some really great finds. Belts and dresses and Ugg scarves.
Yes,
and
you've gotten fabulous
stuff.
things there over the years.
And she doesn't, write down. I know a lot of people are like, I want that, what she has.
Oh, so, yeah. I always have a lot of people that'll say something like, oh, my friend Kristen gets the best stuff at your store, and I've never found anything here.
Yeah, she's not hoarding it. She's not
right. No, it's out on the floor. So the best thing you can do is just pop in whenever you're in the neighborhood.
Well, you have everything from children to
yes, we do children's.
Gowns.
We have a pretty good selection generally throughout the year of gowns for black tie events, for galas. And then we also have, beach cover-ups and
it's everything.
Like high-end activewear. So
I found Prada stuff in there. There's all kinds of stuff in there. So it's on 80 Thames Street in Newport.
So it's Upper Thames. The easiest way to track us down is probably just to go on our website.
Yeah.
And that's shopwishnewport.com. And there's directions. There's actually some parking secrets on there. Ooh. So if you're going to come in and see us, just go right on there. And
well, thank you so much, Kate. We're going to learn some new secrets about Taurus. So give us kind of an overview about what is in the Taurus characteristics.
Okay, I'm happy to do that. First, I should tell you, I'm Karyn Chabot of the Yogic Mystic, and you can find me online at theyogicmystic.com. And I teach classes, webinars, and in Newport. I also give readings in my home, and I also am an Ayurvedic health counselor and a licensed massage therapist. I do healing work in my home as well. So today we're going to talk about Taurus and its characteristics like you asked, but also you should know that the ruler of Taurus is Venus. So we will also talk about Venus and how it applies to everybody, not just Taurus.
Okay.
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
So feel free to ask me questions as I'm going. Slow me down.
Okay.
And today I'm going to tell you that Taurus is practical, ambitious, sensual. It's also, they have an eye for beauty because Venus really rules the arts and it rules love and opulence, and they can tend toward greed and laziness, but I'm not saying that you're greedy or lazy.
Just like one today.
We all can be that.
Not today, anyway.
Not today. But it's just something to keep in check and be aware of. That's a possibility.
Well, I love that they're also materialistic and she owns a boutique shop.
Yes,
that's
kind
perfect.
It's literally
and you're
and
entrepreneurial.
entrepreneurial.
And you're wearing a Venus color, which is pink.
Oh, I'm always wearing pink, so I didn't even know that was part of my astrology.
Pink and purple are actually colors that are affinity, or I would say vibrate to the planet Venus. They have an affinity for Venus, so Venus will smile down upon you when you wear pink and purple. Did you know that?
No.
Oh,
I love that though.
Yes,
I love being smiled down upon. That's
right,
for sure.
yeah.
Right.
Sign me up.
Does Taurus have a specific color in general, or?
Not necessarily. They have
Okay.
a gemstone, but the color
Oh, okay.
of Venus is pink and purple,
okay.
and Venus is a landlord of Taurus as well as Libra. And I think
Okay.
you're
Okay.
Are you Libra?
I am.
Yes.
Mhm.
So this applies to you in a big way. The both of
So
you are
get your pink on,
Venusians.
That's
Kristen.
right. What am I doing? Let me have an earring.
Okay.
So
Okay, go ahead.
basically, they're both Venusians. I'm sitting next to two Venusians.
That's a big word.
Yes, it's like Venus, but instead of saying you're a Taurus and you're a Libra, let's just say you're Venusians.
Because we share that.
Because you share Venus
Okay.
as
It's
the
like
ruler.
a ruler.
Right,
Okay.
right, of both.
Yeah,
All right, okay.
interesting. Yeah, I can see that both in you.
Can't wait to see all you guys out there in some pink. Get those
Yes.
cashmere socks on.
All right, so what's going on right now is that Venus, what's going on with Venus? Venus is actually going into its sign of exaltation, which is Pisces. It's moving into Pisces. And that starts on the 15th of April, and it goes out of Pisces on May 10th.
Okay.
Do you have any questions about that?
Yeah, so when you say this is like so not my area, when you say that it's moving through, you literally mean like Venus
Yes.
is moving into the next like star
Yes.
sign.
Yes, so it's a transit, it's a planetary transit. All the planets are moving.
Right, obviously we all know that.
Yeah,
right?
okay,
Like
so that's
elementary
like-
school.
so that's
okay, so it's
yes.
literally moving.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
this
just
is
wanna
silly.
make sure
I've
that we
heard
know.
people say things like that, and I've always been like, sure, that makes sense. And I'm like,
What does it really
no,
mean?
I didn't know
Yeah.
what that meant. Okay, now we all know.
You got it now, right? You get
Yes,
that?
yes, that makes sense.
Okay,
Okay.
good. So when it is going through this Pisces sign of exaltation, it can actually make people or cause people to feel overly blissful in love or potentially overly emotional in general. It can be even not necessarily bliss, but the opposite of bliss. You can have a lot of heart pain and you can have a lot of heart joy. So we all know that steady, steady, steady is what we want. So during this time, just a small amount of time, steady, steady, steady may not be easy to come by. It's going to be quite extreme during this time, especially for Venusians. So,
Oh.
Well,
yeah,
her husband's
yeah.
coming home, so I bet you they'll be extremely in love.
And Venus may bring amazing loves into your life, new loves into your life, and they'll be, like fireworks type of loves. And some of them might even be secret affairs too. So
Ooh.
that the reason I say that is because there's other planets moving through past and around that cause the secret element of Venus, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But if you're a Venusian, or if you have a strong Venus in your chart, or you're just feeling this, then the best thing to do for keeping yourself in balance and in check is to actually find a counselor or a compassionate listening ear, maybe a friend, and talk it through so that your emotions get organized. And when you talk it through and you're actually heard by somebody who cares, it actually can shift you and cause you to actually feel like you just did a brain dump, or a
Okay.
heart dump.
Yes,
and it's a
always
release.
good to have friends.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I definitely identify with that. I always feel better after I.
Yes,
I
yes.
don't even need you to answer. I need
just
to
needed to
say
talk.
what's going on.
Yeah, just to be heard, or just to even hear your own self speak, it can help you come back to your steady, steady, steady.
Okay.
And the goal is steady, steady, steady. Even though bliss is fun, bliss is actually very stressful on the heart. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. So I actually had an acupuncturist feel my pulse once, and I had just fallen in love. This was 15 years ago. And he's like, "What's going on with your heart?"
Calm it down, woman.
Yeah, your heart
Out of
is
control.
you're very stressed out. And I said, "Are you kidding? I'm so blissful. I'm so happy. I'm on a cloud, and I
I
couldn't
would
sleep
take
all
that
night."
over the other, though.
So that's,
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
exaggerated
Yeah,
thing
this is
that
the
we were talking
exaggeration.
about.
This is what maybe you're all experiencing if you're a Venusian or have a strong Venus in your chart. You can be feeling overly blissful right now during this time until May 10th. And just watch that. That's all. You can enjoy it. Let the bliss bubble up and
Be aware.
and feel
Okay.
it.
Something to
You
think
have the right
about.
to feel it, but see if you can come back to yourself and just keep everything steady.
Okay.
So it's, you've got it under control, because
So you're
if
aware.
you,
Just so
yeah,
you're
yeah,
aware. Be
because
aware.
it
Be
can
aware.
it can cause insomnia. It can cause all kinds of things.
Okay.
Yes.
Be aware.
We'll be aware of it,
Okay,
and then
all
that
right.
won't happen.
Yeah.
Yes, and this kind of love can be delusional and dreamy too, so you really can't think clearly about it. You just kind of jump right
Sometimes
in,
that's the best.
plug your nose and jump in,
Until
right?
it-
So,
Until the other sentence. Sorry, go back to the
Okay.
next subject.
all right, so do you have questions about this exaltation in Venus, anybody?
No.
No,
Okay.
thank you.
That
Okay.
makes sense.
So what I'd like to talk about now is Jupiter. Jupiter is actually in a 0-degree point right now called Gandanta, which is a Sanskrit word for flooding or drowning. And there are a lot of floods right now going on in the world. And this, since it's going on in the world globally, also it goes on internally with each of us. So we all can feel possibly emotionally flooded right now during this time. Just for the next, I don't know, month or so, it'll shift out of
So
0
that's
degrees.
kind of going back to speak to your friends, get yourself organized,
Yeah, so
get some
it's-
clarity going on.
Yeah, is that
Okay.
if we're feeling emotionally flooded, like that would be the thing to do about it?
Yeah, I would talk again. Find a way to channel your emotions so that they're structured and organized, because emotions are so fluid and liquid, and you can lose control over,
Especially if they're on a high or a low.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
Check yourself. Get some talking now going on there.
Yeah, find somebody who cares, and or write it down. If you don't have someone to talk to, put it on paper. Because when we move from the right brain to the left brain, we know that the right brain is the emotional brain, and they move to the left brain with pen and paper, or we read. It actually helps to subdue the emotional body and activate the linear, logical side of yourself if you don't have someone to talk to.
Or if you have someone but you're just really private.
Yeah, some people,
Yeah, some people
just-
don't wanna
just-
talk.
that doesn't make them happy. So
Right.
that's good to
Sometimes
think
just
about. You
even
can
going
write it
into
down.
write it down and analyze. And so when you get into your analytical mind, it stops the flooding in the heart.
Okay.
So, okay, now we're moving into what's going on with K2, the south node of the moon. Do you all know what that means?
No.
No.
I know what the moon is.
Don't know what a node is.
Okay, well,
No.
there's a North Pole and a South Pole. We got that. But there are
Oh, right,
nodes of
okay.
the moon that are actually intersections in the sky, and they're called Rahu and Ketu. And they belong to the moon, and they are the nodes of the moon, and that's in both tropical and sidereal. That's
Okay.
just accepted universally. So now you all know what the nodes are.
Okay.
So the nodes right now, particularly the south node, is all about secrets, and it is conjoined with Pluto at the same degree. And Pluto is the planet of explosions and
So not the cartoon character.
it's aggressive
No,
and
the planet.
it's transformational.
Gotcha. Okay, we're there.
Yeah,
Okay.
not the cartoon character.
All I can think of is chocolate floppy.
Pluto is like a purifier of some sort. It causes
okay.
massive transformations in the world and within us.
So
Wow,
the
this is all
secret
great.
thing
You got it now.
and
Yes.
the explosion thing
Yes,
are together.
yeah,
The
connecting the
cleansing.
dots now. Yes.
Ah,
yes.
This is all like
Okay,
happening at the
so
same time.
All at the same
Okay.
time, when the
Wow.
south node of the moon and Pluto sit together in the same house. There's 12 houses. They're sitting together like neighbors, like we are in your house. Pluto and south node, boom.
Karyn, Kristen, Kate.
Okay, so that's how that.
That's why the
Secrets
secrets
are gonna
can
come
come out. Yes,
Okay.
and
It's
not
like a
just
purification,
it
a
is-
cleansing, and you
Yeah,
need to
secrets
talk.
need to come out. The truth will
sure.
set us free.
Oh.
And it's globally secrets will come out about the
Oh, interesting.
9/11 and the Kennedy assassination, and other kinds of governmental secrets will come out, but also internally, personally, in our little families, secrets may come out. So yes, think of them as a purification, because the truth will set us free.
Yeah.
And when you
It's
combine
pleasant.
the Venus exaltation and exaggeration along with the flooding of the Jupiter, can you see how all of this can be
Yes,
quite a
it all kind of
time.
adds up when
Yeah.
you really stop to.
Yeah, the
I
story
think I'll have to
unfolds.
rewatch this later. Like, pause it every couple minutes, but I think you got it.
I
I'll be
think you
drinking
got
a
it.
glass of wine.
Yes, that sounds great. I'll join you.
There will be actually a lot of unexpected breakups and divorces because of this, but that is not a bad thing.
It
It's
just depends
actually
on how
it's
strong
a,
your relationship is. And
Yeah.
you can get through.
if
and
you can
stuff
get
like
through
that.
it,
Yeah, of
finding
course.
out untruths and forgiveness, perhaps, or whatever it is, it's actually going to take us
And that can
all
apply to your
the next
children.
level.
Yeah,
it
Yeah,
doesn't
right.
have to
Not
be
just relationships.
Yeah.
Any sort of
any
Yeah,
kind of
your
a secret.
parents
It could
or
be
something at work.
any
friends signs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's usually Venus related.
Okay.
Oh,
I
that
see,
makes sense
you're
because
into
we're
Venus.
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Because of the exaggeration now. And then
Okay.
after it goes through Pisces, maybe it won't be so love related. Maybe in the summer it'll give rise to other secrets.
Because it ends May 10th.
And May 10th,
this lasts
yeah.
till May 20th, so you have
Oh,
that
so
10
you
day.
have some time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
Relate
right.
to
Yeah.
other things.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. I hope
Is there
I
any
helped.
questions that you have
don't
about a
think
Taurus?
so.
Well, come
Although
in for
I
a
might
reading
come
if
for
you
a
have
reading.
questions.
Yeah.
Come for
Because
a
now I'm
reading.
like wheels turning.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Karyn, wait, no, I want to know about me.
Yeah.
Yes.
personally,
Which is that a Taurus thing? Probably.
Well, I think that everybody's an individual and has different signs and
Well, every chart is
planets
unique.
and unique, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So
It's hard to generalize, but if you want a unique reading to find more about yourself, because self-discovery is everything.
yes,
Yeah.
that's
Really,
true.
self-discovery is, self-realization is the path to God. So learning about yourself and who you are can really
Make you
help
more
you
enlightened
make your life
person.
happier.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, stop in, grab a cool outfit, and
Yes,
go see
come get a
Karyn.
reading.
And if you'd like to see more videos with interviews with local business owners, charities, events, feel free to visit newportlivingandlifestyles.com. And we look forward to seeing you on Newport Living and Lifestyles. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.